This would also wear out a puppy. So if you have a really active puppy that you want to focus, I think that these toys are excellent for that as well. I encourage you to maybe try out a puzzle toy with your dog if you need to challenge their brain as well as keep them preoccupied. And then she gets the zoomies after she gets them out. She's so excited. She doesn't know which one she wants to play with. She kind of blends in with the marshmallows. Hello, everybody. We're going to get started today. So in this live, we're going to look at some what I'm calling smart dog toys, so puzzle type toys. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to our remote co-host. Her internet name is Little Miss because she's Little Miss Attitude in the best way possible. She is a pound puppy, so she's choose your own adventure doodle breed. And she's very smart. So that's why when she came to visit the other day, I thought it would be an amazing opportunity to look at some puzzle toys because those are kind of her favorite toys to play with. So we're going to look at 3 different puzzle toys today and also her favorite travel bowl because it actually makes an appearance in one of the videos. So I figured that would be a nice little way to end our live today. We're also going to look at a plushy burrow toy, which is kind of like a smart dog puzzle. So let's get into it. Oh, and make sure you give Little Miss some hearts if you want to see her make a debut in future live, because she has a lot to say. So let's get started with this puzzle toy right here. I put it in the description below. And let's look at this. So this is kind of a nice round toy. This is kind of a basic puzzle toy. So why puzzle toys? Uh, Puzzle toys are kind of an interactive toy that keep dogs busy, kind of feed their instincts for searching and finding. I would also say this is a great choice for puppies to wear them out, kind of exercise their brain. They are great for dogs of all ages because, like I said, it helps keep their brains sharp and active. So I also use this very specific one for my tiny dogs. They eat a little too quickly, so you can put their meal in these puzzle pieces and slow down their eating. So that's why I like the puzzle toys. You'll see that Little Miss loves the puzzle toys because it gives her kind of a fun interactive game to play. So let's look at this particular round toy in action. So you'll see her, she's kind of done this before. She plays with these puzzle toys all the time, so she knows right where to go. But you'll see her move each piece out of the way as she's looking for her food. I think this is food in here. Later in a different toy, you'll see her play with treats. And of course, her ears are going to get in the way. I like this puzzle toy because there's different places for her to find the different pieces of food. Trying to get a close up of her sniffing it out, booping the camera. All right, so that was this round puzzle toy. And again, I would say this is pretty good for any medium to small size dog. Like I said, my tiny dogs, little guys, I do fine with this too because these move pretty easily. So I like this one. It comes in several different colors if you check out the link below. So that is our first puzzle toy. So our next puzzle toy, I'll show you actually us loading it up and getting it ready. It's an NFL branded toy, and you can find it in the description below. You'll see that she is a fan, Little Miss is a fan of the Buffalo Bills. So this is her NFL team. If you check the link below in the description, you'll see that there's almost every NFL team in that link. And you can choose your team, whatever team your dog cheers for. And also they come in the standard size, which Little Miss is going to be using in this video, as well as a larger version. So for you, if you have a larger dog, that's a great option. So let's see this in action. So here I am, I'm loading it up. These are treats, her little favorite treats that she likes. Um, and like I said, this is the standard size in this particular puzzle. So little bones will fit in there. I'm gonna fill up all the yard line ones. And that's about the size of them. Like I said, they're very small treats. You just can rotate the puzzle piece and keep filling it until you have everything full. And that's kind of open to get her started. Here she is. She had to come in and find out what I was working on. So, all right, let's see it in action. I like how this one's branded. It has the logos on it. I think it's a very high quality. I think it would last a long time. Even if you have a larger dog with a larger size, I would say this would hold up. So, you've got to take her time to eat each treat. And I would say if this is your dog's first time, you may have to help them find them, see the point of it. Like I said, she does this quite often. This is kind of one of her favorite things to do. I've also seen people use these puzzle toys. They'll have the regular treats, some food in there, as well as maybe a special piece of chicken or something that they really love and they can smell. That's another option for these toys. So you can see her kind of when you saw her rotating that centerpiece, that's how she gets them out. And she does it pretty quickly, but I think other dogs may take a little longer, but it does keep her occupied for 5 or so minutes. I kind of edited this video down to about 2 minutes, but it does take a while to get through them. And like I mentioned, this would also wear out a puppy. So if you have a really active puppy that you want to focus, I think that these toys are excellent for that as well. All right. So that was the NFL branded puzzle toy. And then I'm going to bring up the third puzzle toy. I think this one is a little bit more on the simple side. So if your dog is just starting out, I think it's a great option. I linked in the description box if you want to see that. It's more of like a cup, flipping cups kind of version. So let's see this in action. And again, it's a little bit more simplistic. Here we are loading up that. You see all the treats are in there. Some have them, some don't. And you just put the cups on top of it. They have a little hole so the dog can smell. And here she goes. She knows the routine. She's done this before. But if it's your dog's first toy like this, I think these are be great because you just flip the toy, flip the cup up, put the treat, and there you go. For her, this is really quick. But she's really quick. So we had to do it twice because she drove through that real quickly. Left one behind. Sometimes you have to encourage them to come back and try again. Wasn't even worth it because it didn't have a treat in it. So we're going to load it up again so you can see again how it works. And you can see she's a really good dog. She sits and waits until it's her turn to start. There she goes. I think when you have so much fluff like she does, it's a little hard to flip the cups. So that is the third type of puzzle toy. So you can see there's these kind that have the little rotating pieces that hide. And then you have that one which has the flipping of the cups. So those are the puzzle toys. And I encourage you to maybe try out a puzzle toy with your dog if you need them to have more interaction, challenge their brain, as well as keep them preoccupied or slow their eating. So let's look at this final toy. As always, look for the link below. I would call this like a burrow toy. So you have one main toy that you put little squeakies in so that the dog has to dig them out. And you'll see her playing with this. She loves this toy. You'll see her throwing it around. It's one of her favorite toys to play with. So let's bring this up. This particular one, there's different kinds. This one is kind of a winter. So if you're a cozy winter hot cocoa toy. So it has the little marshmallows here. And this is the main toy. This one, like I said, is a nice winter hot cocoa theme. You just put them in there. There's three of them. And there's two places for her to dig them out. All right. So now she's finished with her meal. She's going to play with this toy. And again, she knows what's up. She knows that there's toys in there for her to dig out. And you can see her kind of, because she's a smaller dog, she can almost get her whole head in there. Nope, she got one out. And for her, the fun is in getting them out. So once she gets them out, she'll play with them. You'll see at the end. But the goal is to get them all out to play with them. Definitely give her a heart if you guys think she's adorable. I think she would like that. So there's some more toys and things I think we can review with her. So this is her internet debut, guys. This one takes her a little longer because she doesn't have, the opposable thumbs to get them out. But you can see this can entertain your dog for quite some time. There she goes. She got one out. There, she got him out. And then she gets the zoomies after she gets them out. She's so excited. She doesn't know which one she wants to play with. She kind of blends in with the marshmallows. It's a great, just kind of fluffy toy, anyways, and it's perfect for her size. I do believe they have bigger ones, but this is perfect for her size, that medium size. Okay. and then she boops us on her way out. So I would call that another kind of smart dog puzzle type toy because it keeps them interacting with their toy, it keeps them busy. I also see with more destructive, we have a little tiny dog that's a little more on the destructive side. She tends to like this type of toy because it's almost like she's tearing things up without de-stuffing her toys. So that's another good option if you're looking for different types of toys to keep your dog busy. All right. So those are the puzzle toys. Questions you have about the puzzle toys before we get into our last item here? Any questions? Anything you want to see again? Of course, we'll bring up Little Miss one more time before we go. Okay, so if there are no questions, I'm going to bring up this final item. Now, this isn't a puzzle toy, but as you saw in the last video, it did make a debut. And this, I think, is one of my personal favorite items is a travel feeding dish. So let's look at this, and then I'll show you a video of her using it. So it folds up like this, very compact. And then these pop down. Lock this. These actually come out. You can throw them in the dishwasher here so that they can stay clean. They're also very portable. So that is the Hopware pet dog dish. So let's see this in action with Little Miss. Every time she comes for a visit, she brings this with her. You can see it in use here right behind us when we are loading up this plushie toy. If you look in the back here, it's perfect for her size. And there's that. All right, so I have a couple of these for my little dogs. They're tinier and they still come up on pretty well on this. I also think if you had a little bit bigger dog than Little Miss, I think this would work as well. But then when you're done, you just collapse these. Unlock them. And there you have it. And you can see it's very thin. It fits right in a bag. Can fit in like in the car in one of the little door holders. So great for on the go. So that was our Smart Dog Toys, collectible accessories. If there's any questions, let me know. Also, if you have any of these smart toys, which one does your dog like? And is there a different way you use it? I've seen some people put kind of like they do with Kongs, they'll put peanut butter in here. So I'd love to know how you guys use these. Also, like I said, give Little Miss a heart so that she'll come back. And also leave me a comment about what you would like to see her review in the future. She's a very smart dog, so she likes to play and has a lot of different accessories for her. So just let me know. If there are no more questions, that will wrap up our live for today. It was a nice, short, sweet, but very cute one. So on the way out, I'm going to leave you with one final video of her using this round bowl one more time. And I hope to see you in the next live. So thanks for joining us and have a fantastic day.